David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Leaves it with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. The short hands, it's Hayward. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here's why this one's so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple of squads that believe they could win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason. Now you get a chance to prove it. Like, now you get a chance to see who are the dudes on the squad. These are always fun early in the season, Jesse.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to find out what these teams are about because we've seen both teams beat up on weaker competition. We know they're both very talented, but let's see good against good and find out what they are.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The give from the gun. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2.
Coming up, 4th down.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. They'll run for it on 4th down. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. This head coach ain't scared. He believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
He wants to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback checking the play. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a 1st down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Second down.
Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. He wants to throw it again. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a third down conversion. Keeps it himself and gets the first. And he's wrestled out of bounds after a nice pickup.
Great tough running by the running back, low to the ground, continues to drive his legs and push the pile to get that first down.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Plows through the defense. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
1st and goal for the offense. It's complete. And he's got a touchdown.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a third down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Going with the ground game left. At the 35, he's loose. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too. Lean for the wire. Touchdown.
Well, he's just running straight down the field. The thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. He got it to him quickly, put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. Right down the middle. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. After that latest answer, tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. Here comes the offense on first down. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Give to the single back. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
So after the first down run, here's second down. Off the play fake. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's off to the races. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Trying to find his man on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
That last incompletion leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 23. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Line is set on third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to move it through the air. Fires and picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. First down to start the drive after the break. Here's the handoff. Finds a crease at the 20. Open runway ahead. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. You count up those explosive plays in the game and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss it. If this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Quarterback alone in the backfield, 5 wide on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. At the 35, he's open. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now.
Got enough space. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
What a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was finished off by a terrific 26-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team out there set to put it away. Fair catch, called for and made. Offense in a bunch formation. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Comes out throwing on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. He's got an open man. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys at that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the move, and that really helped him pick up that first.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Slithers into space. There he goes to the right. 10. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, let's recap that top 5 matchup that just went final moments ago.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He's going to pass. He's going up top. Makes the grab on the right. He's loose. Looks it into his hands and then waltzes it into the end zone. Touchdown. Quick strike touchdown. Comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football. So much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinator. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Gets away from one, finds some space. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They'll try the run. Got room at the 35. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Wants to throw on first down. Unleashes one deep. And he throws another interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. The hand to the running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the... Got to do a lot of this.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. quarterback has to have command in those situations. You cannot afford a penalty like that deep in your own territory. They'll line up for a second down play. Rides to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6 yard gain. Turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike.
Is incomplete. It leads to second down.
And now on second down for this offense. Looking for a crease to the left. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Looking left. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Power football with the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Brings up second down.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Fires it down the seam. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown, puts 6 on the board.
How about this offense responding late in the first half, getting the score, now an extra point away from tying this football game, going into the half. It's exactly how you draw up a 2-minute drill. That's how you want to finish a half.
Ready to try the point after. And it's perfect. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
With the game tied.
Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Ball is loose.
Man, and they tried the surprise onside to start the second half. And this game's a great game. It's been back and forth, tie football game. Maybe trying to jumpstart yourself. I'll tell you what, now you put your defense in a bind. Let's see how they respond.
They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback will audible. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Caught in the backfield, it's Baxter. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. He'll come out throwing on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. Hits him in stride at the 10. Hauls it in and takes it in for a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. As the defense comes out, they've got them pinned back, and listen to the roar of this crowd. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. Got a lot of running room. He's inside the 40. The 10. All the way in for the touchdown.
There's usually 2 different thought processes when I'm backed up toward my own goal line. Run it, create more space, or take a big shot and try to make a big play. And did this offense ever make a big play? 90-plus yard touchdown. That is how you do it.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
The offense will take over. 1st and 10.
First down here for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. He's got him in the flat. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that first.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Tempo and overdrive.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They keep attacking through the air. Finds his back in the middle. Still running at the 40. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He'll keep it himself. Spins away from the defense. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
I'll tell you, the running backs and the quarterbacks in this offense, they got to give a lot of their success running the football to this offensive line up front. They're getting tremendous push. It doesn't matter who has the football, who's keeping the football. You're just seeing this group up front drive this defense backwards.
Quick release by the QB.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Fights off a defender. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout by the offense.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout called by the offense.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. He caught it. Bounces and squirms his way into the end zone for a touchdown. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looking for blockers. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over a hundo on the game, but this defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping that bad man.
There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
It's simple play, simple gain. Get that 1st down. That's all that matters. I don't try to trick. I go back to what I know I do really, really well.
Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the fourth quarter. Time to go win it.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. The give to the back. Keeps the legs moving. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Across the 25, he's got room. And it'll be a touchdown. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. He makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The away team is hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon.
Going up top on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Hampton. Open space at the 25. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down.
Big play in the passing game there, and I like the receiver gearing down in the zone. Did a nice job finding the soft spot on defense between the defenders, giving the quarterback an easy target to throw to complete that throw.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Got the quick pass. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. The clock stopped. 2 minutes left to play in this one.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a fourth quarter lead. But they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he didn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in. And down here, giving me the opportunity. Let me prove myself, so I love the big fella getting the football.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he hammers his way in for a touchdown.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now,
they fake it, the kicker's looking to pass. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
He's looking to throw it. He's taking a deep shot. And it's hauled in at the 10. Snatched it right out of the air and waltzed his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And this is obviously a no-brainer. Great job by the offense, great execution. Inside of 2 minutes, you got to go for 2. You got to dial up this play, try to tie this football game up. What's your favorite 2-point play? Dial it up and let's tie this game up.
What a big play here as they try to tie it up with the 2 in the waning moments. He's looking to throw. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Great play by the defense there. You're winning by 2. You can't allow them to tie it. Someone's got to make a play, and they show up in a big moment.
Now down by 2, inside a minute to go. If they can get this onside kick, maybe they could get into field goal range. And as the ball bounces out of bounds, no dice on the onside kick attempt.